All right, time for sports, and you don't know whether to be hopeful or not.
Well, I don't know. Hot,
just give
cold.
us 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's going to change any second, Hudson. So much optimism today. Hockey fans at the edge of their seats, keeping tabs on Twitter, hopeful that the NHL and the players were so close to striking a deal. And based on the news coming from New York City late this afternoon, any bridge that was being gapped between the two sides has now blown up. Talks are off. Owners are leaving New York, and there are no plans for the two sides to talk in the future.
What can we tell the hockey fans of Canada? I think you can tell them that it looks like this is not going to be resolved in the immediate future.
At some point, you've given as much, if not more, than you probably should have. And at some point, you have to draw a line in the sand and say, this is the, excuse me, I'm speaking. At some point, you have to say, this is the best that we can do.
Visibly upset, Gary Bettman also said he doesn't understand why the union has repeatedly told the media and the public the two sides are close to a deal and can be made soon. He says that's not the case. Both sides maintain they are responsible for the lion's share of movement during negotiations. Well, the Mount Doug Rams keep on making high school football history. They thumped Vancouver College in the Subway Bowl final last weekend to become the first island school to win back-to-back AAA BC championships. And today they celebrated with the entire student body. Well, it was a full house, packed to the rafters to celebrate the BC champions. Smart placing the trophy in the hands of 300-pound Christian Krause. He held on to that throughout the celebration. The Rams have had almost a week to reflect back on that second straight BC championship victory. The Rams absolutely dominated Vancouver College in the final on both sides of the ball, en route to a 51-14 win with only 9 players graduating. There are already whispers of a three-peat in 2013.
One team, one goal. We're family. We play for each other. We bleed for each other. We cry for each other. We look out for each other. Anytime you work all season for so long just for that one goal, just to accomplish it and get to that championship and win, it's just huge.
They'll be back next year to defend this banner for a second straight season. What does that feel like?
It's a great feeling. We got a lot of work ahead of us. Like I said, like these guys said, we got a big family. We fight for each other, and we're going to work hard.
Vancouver Island High School football will supply a Canadian university or an NCAA college with one of our top talents this fall. Mount Doug Rams running back Mason Swift has made a name for himself in BC by averting tackles and muscling his way into the end zone. And he's just one of a handful of players that can say he's been a BC champion his entire high school career. Well, today Mason and the Rams were honored for becoming the first Island high school to win back-to-back AAA titles. He received the loudest ovation when he walked in the gym. It's the final time that all-star running back Mason Swift will stand shoulder to shoulder with his Mount Doug football teammates.
Definitely bittersweet, sweet and sour. It's the last time I'll play with these guys, and last time I can be in this gym with a championship banner and a trophy. So it's good that I'm moving on, but it's sad that I'm not going to be able to play with these guys next year.
In his 4 years with the Rams, Swift has helped put Mount Doug football on the map and 4 blue banners on the gym walls. He was part of the AA junior varsity team that won provincials in '09, then led the team to the school's first AAA junior varsity title in 2010.
Very, very good player.
Last season, Swift scored 3 touchdowns in the BC final to capture the island's first ever AAA varsity championship. And in his high school finale, Mason scored 4 touchdowns against Vancouver College to defend the BC title and claim MVP honors for a second straight year.
Is there a game that sticks out most in your mind?
Championship game.
Yeah. 4 touchdowns?
Actually, yeah, 4 touchdowns. That doesn't really matter. Maybe not the championship game. The semifinal against WJ Mowat. No one really expected us to win. They saw one of their players as invincible and that we wouldn't be able to stop them. But we really came together, and that's where I believe we came together as a family and really played our football.
It's not hard to point out the patriarch of this football family.
He raises the play of everybody else on this football team. And
Mason commands the same amount of respect from his teammates and supporters off the field as he does on it.
Well, Mason's the biggest positive attitude we have on the field, and just having him on the field just makes us want to do way more and to win games for him.
He's been such a big part throughout all 4 years. He's been at Mount Doug, and it's going to be tough losing him.
But Swift's leadership has not been lost on his teammates, and players like BC Player of the Year Marcus Davis are ready to pick up where their captain has left off.
You ready for that?
I think so. I think we have all the right pieces again to do it all, and we'll just have to work together to win another championship.
The three-peat, that will be the focus in the fall for these returning Rams. By then, Swift could be carving out a name for himself in the university or college ranks, but keeping close tabs on his boys defending the blue banner.
I've been thinking about that, and a three-peat would be nice, but I think I've had my time, and my time is over, so got to move on.
Maybe you'll be in the stands or on the sidelines.
I'll definitely be in the stands if they make it, definitely for sure, and a couple games in the regular season.
Well, they may have made it look easy, like easy pickings on paper, losing 7 straight games, and owners of the worst record in the WHL. But the Vancouver Giants played like a team with a purpose and embarrassed the Victoria Royals in their own house. The Giants jump out to a good start already with the 1-goal lead late in the first. Wes Van Woyenhuizen, yeah, say that twice. Let's one rip past Patrick Polivka, the power play marker, just 7 seconds into the frame. Vancouver led 2-0. Giants had a third early in the second, and their raw young tender, 16-year-old Peyton Lee, keeps it that way as the Royals threaten on the power play. And check out the old school kick save on Jamie Crooks. The Royals finally solve the kid. Stephen Hodges gets his 7th on the power play, cutting the Giants' lead to 3-1, but that's going to be short-lived. Riley Kieser, off the wing, fools the replacement. Coleman Volrath makes it 4-1. Royals keep plugging away, though. Logan Nelson, here's a positive, extends his point streak to 10 straight games with a gritty goal out front. It's as close as the home side gets. It's all Giants in the third, popping off 3 more goals. En route to a 7-2 final, Royals host the Swift Current Broncos for teddy bear toss on Saturday. Teddy bear toss, always fun. So take a teddy bear and be ready to throw it on the ice when the Royals score a few goals.
That's a great way to help out.
Yes.
And nice piece on Mason. Great kid.
Yeah, really nice young man. So best of luck to him. I know we haven't seen the last of his football career.
You betcha. My thank you.
You're welcome.